It was a 3-3 effort with Brentford and Liverpool settling for a point each. Janusz, this is why we love the game of football and why we love the Premier League.
Yes, we do. That was worth the price of admission and then some. I think I'm going to have to rewatch this immediately after we stop because there's so many details and so much happening. And, the entertainment value was absolutely incredible. And you're quite right. This is the Premier League, two teams just going for it. And I think if you're neutral, you love it. I think if you're a fan of each team, you may have different feelings about it, I suppose. And certainly if you're a manager of either team, you may have different opinions about it as well.
How did you see it, though? Who do you think lost more points here? Was it Brentford or was it Liverpool?
Oh, of course, it was Liverpool. This game was hectic from the start, entertaining, but very, very hectic. I think Liverpool did not control the first half very well. They did a little bit in the second half, but then it fell apart a little bit again, and they allowed the game to be hectic and to be played in transition. And look, for Brentford, take nothing away from them, right? But if you're Liverpool Football Club, you're a recent champion, you're European champion, you've got the experience, you've got to see this game through. You led 2-1 and 3-2, and these are massive points, right? Brentford City gave them all kinds of problems all over the pitch, and the problems defensively were for all of us to see. Let's not forget, Liverpool went into this match day with just one goal conceded, just like Chelsea and Manchester City, and to concede 3 to Brentford is just not good enough. These 2 points are very telling. You're going into a match against Porto away in the Champions League, and you have a massive game against Manchester City, who are, on cloud 9 after beating Chelsea next weekend at Anfield, right? That cushion of 3 points would have been better. So let's not kid ourselves here. Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool Football Club did not manage this game well.
For those that might not have been watching a lot of Brentford matches, this team is actually doing fantastic in the first division in the Premier League. For those that are catching them for the very first time, Janusz, what did you see that makes them so efficient on the pitch?
Well, just no fear, very simple way of playing, sometimes direct. And, you're talking about 2 strikers, and Ivan Toney and Brian Buemo, who have an understanding maybe like no others in this league. We've seen enough now of a sample. These 2 know each other and play telepathically. It's just an incredible how much problems they've caused. And that is an issue because if you look at Liverpool, between Van Dijk and Fabinho, maybe the worst game I've seen in a long, long time. Of course, Van Dijk hasn't played last season, but that was poor. The funny part about Liverpool is that all the players did something good or played well going forward, but they did just as badly in terms of defending. And I'm not talking about them individually in defending, because if you look at the midfield, I think, Henderson has done well going forward, but as a unit, they did not protect that back 4, right? They allowed Brentford to go through them on numerous occasions. So, Brentford just going forward, pressing high, the work rate absolutely incredible, and they just didn't fear Liverpool Football Club. And I think they just recognized that Liverpool were not going to go away from their identity, but they should have, right? Jurgen Klopp in the second half, Aaron, come on, why bring Bobby Firmino and put Jota in the midfield? You've got the experience of James Milner and even Konate. It's 2-1. Okay, forget that. But at 3-2 and Firmino comes in, why? For what? Of course, they had their chances too, right? Salah could have put that away, and so did Mane. But I just think in a game like this, somebody's got to have a cool head. And we all love Jurgen Klopp, but at this stage, I'm just going to say, okay, let's take it easy. Let's slow it down, and let's see the result through.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.